A lot of people uh, has been asking some questions. How do I know when God is speaking to me? Yeah, I used to ask that questions, but I think I'm beginning to figure out most of the ways God speaks to humans. Sometimes it looks like God speaks to us like it's just like when you are sending a file through Bluetooth or through Zender. He downloads an information, sends it into your subconscious. For example, you want to start a business and you have thought of so many business. There are thousands of business to think about. But you wake up one morning and you keep feeling this urge and this press to go into pure water business. Let me just use that as an example. And as you keep thinking, how do I go into this business, this and that, you realize that within you, the force is so strong, more than your interest is. Then, let's just say that same day or the next day, you encountered a friend. And while discussing with the friend, you realize that the friend keep making emphasis on that same pure water business, even though you haven't really told this friend of yours about anything about the urge you've been feeling about doing that business. And this is happening within a short period of time. You see, in most cases, that is the voice of God. Not in every cases, but in most cases, that is God speaking to you. And sometimes, a lot of us has had this kind of impression, or things come our way. This kind of messages being told to us, but because we are not able to decode when God is speaking versus when God is not the one speaking, a lot of us ended up neglecting things that would have changed their life. You see, because they didn't really know which one is which. And sometimes too, the fear of failure becomes the actual thing that buys over the heart of the person. He starts thinking of what if instead of the person who passed the message to him. This word seemed to be coming from God. When you have the ability to know that this is God that is speaking, you don't really go about considering the what ifs and what if not. You know, you focus on the person who told you because he is able to do exceedingly much more than you can think of. But when the human in you starts playing more than the voice that is speaking within you, in most cases it ends up in producing failure. So these are one of the ways in which God can speak to somebody too. You see, if He speaks to you through those ways, bro, and you can be able to dictate and decode that okay, this has to be God. It helps a lot in decision making.